Hello, and welcome back to Our Falcon Show Daily. I'm Colin Wilkes.
And I'm Jesse Molina.
And now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Here's the lunch menu for the month of October.
Falcons, this week Rubidoux will be observing and participating in Red Ribbon Week.
When I was in the minor leagues, my AA pitching coach looked me in the eyes and said, "You're never going to make it unless you learn to believe in yourself." I went to play for Team USA to try to qualify for the Olympics, and I got sent home. I was the only person on the team that got sent home and didn't make the team. That offseason, actually, before the next season even started, I was traded. John Scherholtz did not want to trade me, the general manager at the time, but he called Bobby Cox, and Bobby Cox said back to him, "Adam Wainwright is never going to make it to the big leagues. He has no self-confidence. He has no idea how good he could be. He's mentally as weak as they come. You need to trade this guy right now because he's never going to make it." And in 2005, I got called up to the big leagues. I gave up a 3-run bomb in my first appearance. And when I got sent home from the playoffs, the only player that got sent home, what is it? Why is it that I keep seeing these guys get promoted to the big leagues? And I'm sitting here struggling, trying to see if I'll ever pitch again in the big leagues. I don't know. Our manager doesn't believe in me, or the pitching coach in the fall league didn't believe in me. My manager and general manager for the Braves didn't believe in me. Nobody thinks that I'm going to make it. What is the deal here? And it just, I don't know what happened, but it was just like revealed to me on the spot that from there on I needed to completely change my mental makeup, and I needed to take things a lot more seriously. I needed to step up my focus immensely, and I just looked up at the heavens and I said, for the rest of my career, I'm going to throw every pitch like it's the last pitch I'll ever throw, like it's the last pitch of the World Series. That next spring training I showed up, and I was on these bullpen mounds right here, and before I even threw my first pitch, our pitching coach, Dave Duncan, looked at me and said, "Adam, you're different. What is different about you?" And all I said was, just watch. And I threw my bullpen, and our pitching coach looked at me and said, "Stay right there." And I made the team that year. And Tony La Russa called me in the office and he said, "I don't know how you just did that. You made the team, you pitched great all spring, but you were terrible last year. I don't know how you did it, but you're going north with us. Congratulations." I said, "Yes, sir, thank you." For the innings during the season, I was the long man, and I started pitching bigger innings as the season wore on. And that year, fortunately, I was able to eventually end up closing ball games out for the Cardinals, and I ended up closing out the World Series that year as a rookie. And again, Tony called me into the office and he said, "How did you do that? You were terrible last year. You were the last guy I wanted pitching for me, and I sent you home." And I said, "It was no big deal." And he said, "What do you mean it was no big deal?" I said, "Well, I took a vow this offseason that I was going to throw every throw like it was the last pitch of the World Series. And so every time I played catch and every time I threw off the mound, whether it was practice or a game, I threw it with the intention of, this is so important to me, this means so much to me, I'm going to be so focused that this will be just like the last pitch of the World Series." So I did that for you 62 times during the regular season, 9 more times during the postseason. And then when I got the last out in the World Series, it was no big deal because I'd already done it 72 times. We've all been given these talents, whether we're baseball players or we're just, working hard in school. And we need to practice, and we need to prepare, and we need to plan, and we need to expect to be great at it. And when you expect to be great at it, usually the results are pretty good. And if you keep expecting, even with bad results, if you keep expecting to be good, at least your results will start to trend upwards, and you'll see a great advantage in that. My name is Adam Wainwright, starting pitcher for the St. Louis Cardinals, And baseball is my natural high. What's yours?
I'm Noah, I play bass.
I'm Sydney and I sing.
I'm Jamie, I play guitar and sing.
I'm Graham, I play drums.
And we are Ecosmith.
This is not the end. There's no apocalypse. And all those kids were full of it.
We grew up all playing music our whole lives, and it was always a really integral part of the way we did things and the way we interacted with each other, and even like the way we communicated things with people. And it was this whole new way of like saying something that maybe isn't as easy to say. When music's really cool, it opens that door for communicating things that like shouldn't be talked about, but you kind of can with music. I mean, you get away with more when it's in a song, and so it's always been a really cool thing. And it's something that we just realized like we really like kind of got like hooked on it and had to do it. Since so for writing for us is a really huge thing, and it's really exciting to be able to like share ideas and communicate things with people.
We grew up with all sorts of music, whether it was older music. Our father grew up in the 80s, and he brought in a lot of like bands like U2 and The Cure and Joy Division, and what a lot of those bands that brought, you know, especially to us and as musicians as we were growing, is all the melodic choices they were doing, and all like every single instrument has a melody. Especially we feel like in like 80s music and the stuff at least that we knew from the 80s. All the instruments, doesn't matter what it is, everything brought its own melody, everything brought its own part. And I think for us being, you know, a 4-person band and a 4-person, you know, family band, that it's important for all of us to have our voices shared, and that, you know, whether it's through a bass line that I'm doing or a guitar line or the vocals that, you know, we're all singing together or just heard, it's important for all of us to just share our hearts with what we're doing.
Being real and honest as a person really anyway is really important to us, because someone's going to see the real you eventually, so you might as well show it from the start. But it's really important, especially with music, because that's a really good opportunity to be honest about what you believe in and what you think and your opinions on whatever it is, whether it's just love or, you know, world things. So we really try to be honest with what we do.
You know, nowadays it is really hard to actually be be real and be honest, just with the way technology and the world's kind of changed. And for us, like, we feel a big responsibility to, you know, actually be who we are in all ways in life.
I think when you use, you know, different things you put in your body to, like when you're doing a performance or you're doing anything, I think that kind of takes you out of the moment. I think when you're in the moment for especially a live show and you're on stage and you're singing these songs to people, telling your story, or just, you know, talking to them, really, I think that's important to really be a part of that and be in that moment. And I think we've seen it with other bands and with other people when they're taking substances.
It takes the moment away.
Yeah, it takes that moment away, and I think it can take a lot of the special aspect in that when you're communicating with someone, because, you know, when you're just being you, just, you know, yourself, you're, you know, really connecting with that person as, you know, from your heart to theirs. Yeah. That's a very important thing as a musician.
Why wouldn't you want to be there for that moment for them? That's just taking that away from them, and that's not giving them the experience that they deserve.
Straight line, that's not really her style.
My grandpa had a funny saying. He said, "The harder I work, the luckier I get."
Yeah.
And I think it's a good saying, just because like people think it's luck, and, you know, there's definitely, I mean, hard work is really important, and if you do it, something's going to come out of it. You know, you don't know when that's going to be. It might be way later on. Some people, they work hard, and like the first couple days, something happens. I don't know, things just happen the way they do. Our thing has always been like, let's work really hard, let's do our best, and when things are supposed to happen, they'll happen. And on Warped Tour, you know, we had to work really hard, and that whole tour, like, we started to see a little bit of return at the end, but I think that us, like, now, like, coming back on Warped Tour, like, us getting asked to do it again, like, it was a sign of, like, okay, last year we worked really hard, and it's starting to pay off in some other ways. And if you just work hard and you do your best, like, one, you're going to enjoy it more because you're putting something into it, and you never know what's going to turn out of it.
I think our main goal that we want to do is obviously keep doing what we're doing. We want to be able to play more shows and get our music out to more people, because we believe in our message and this music that we're creating. And we want, people to hear that, and we think that people, should hear it. I think it's important to us, and we think it would be important to other people as well. And we love, that we're getting to create music that people appreciate. We try to be joyful and happy people. We think that's a good thing to share, not only on stage and with our music, but with the words we say and the way we treat other people. We love life. We love that we get to do what we love, and we love people, and we love, the beauty in life. There's so many amazing things, and I think with us, we just want to share joy with everything we do. And if we weren't doing music, we'd do that with accounting or teaching school or something like that. But with everything we do, we want to make sure that's our main focus.
We're Echo Smith, and music is our natural high. What's yours?
And here are this week's sports schedules.
The Pink Out game is tomorrow. Pink shirts are now available for $5 in front of the store at lunch. Limited supply, so get yours right away.
Girls basketball tryouts will be on October 24th and 25th and the 26th from 4:30 through 6 p.m. in the gym. Girls trying out must be cleared. Girls must bring a copy of their last progress report. Girls who are participating in a fall sport can try out after their season is over. See Coach Alazava in room 101 or Coach Victor if you have any questions.
Do you know how to protect yourself when an earthquake strikes? Hey, I'm Mario Lopez. Earthquakes can strike anytime, so learning and practicing earthquake safety is a great idea for everyone. Join us, along with millions of people worldwide, to learn how to drop, cover, and hold on during the Great Shakeout. We're all in this together, so make sure your home, workplace, school, and community are planning to shake out. To find out more, go to shakeout.org.
Shakeout Day is October 19th.
The school will be participating in the Great Shakeout today. Again, we will be observing the shakeout during third period at 10:18 today. Be ready.
Attention students! Saturday, October 28th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., the University of Laverne will be having a student field trip. Breakfast and lunch will be provided. Register online at bit.ly/ULV Fall Preview. For permission slips, visit the College and Career Center.
Attention seniors, want a chance to earning cool prizes from a college and career center? Go to bit.ly/RHSCCKD and submit your senior survey. All seniors who submitted the survey will be entered in a drawing. Additionally, the first 100 seniors to submit will automatically receive a prize. Don't miss out. Remember, go to the link. Attention seniors, financial aid applications open on October 1st. Come to our Cash for College workshop on Wednesday, October 4th at 2:15 in the library to get help with your FAFSA or DREAM Act application. Your parents are welcome to attend with you. Please be sure to bring your charged Chromebook, your parents' 2016 incoming tax forms, and your social security number. You will be entered into a raffle for $1,000 of the scholarship for Cash in College. Do not miss out. If you have any questions, please see Miss Marino or Miss Orozco in the College and Career Center.
Do you want to improve your grade or need help preparing for a big test? RHS teachers are here to help you raise the bars and succeed. After-school tutoring has begun Monday through Thursday from 2:30 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. at the cafeteria. After-school tutoring will end on May 4, 2018, so please seek help while you can.
That's it for today, Rudo. I'm Colin Wilkes.
I'm Jesse Molina.
Soar high and have a Falcon amazing day. Stay golden, Falcons, and you've just been fed.